Let me see if I can play some music in the background. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, Alexis, I'm trying to see if I could play some non-copyrighted music in the background. Oh no. I don't know. Hi, my love. Welcome to the family. Welcome in. Hi, my loves. How you guys? Okay. You guys made it back in here. Okay, we're going to put it on here so we can go back and watch the video too. So, guys, everybody that's coming in, you got my budget planner today? Yay, what did you think of it? We're doing a how to save for sinking funds throughout the year, you guys. So we're going to talk about that for the for this little live stream right now, how to save sinking funds for the year. Yay! I'm so glad to hear. Thank you for your support, my love. Let's go ahead and go back to the breakdown. So all the budget babes jumping in, you guys. Oh, okay. I can't wait to see it. Are you guys jumping in right now? We're doing a how to save for your sinking funds for annual fees specifically. Not any other category, but annual fees that sneaks up on you. I just had a client a few days ago who I did a budget, and we had a budget like this where she had a lot of annual fees coming up, and she was wondering how she can incorporate it into her budget. So we're going to go ahead and talk about how to do that. In a budget with a weekly budget, just a run through. I did this weekly budget on my TikTok live stream, you guys. So I'm just coming through and showing you guys the part 2, because when I was on live on TikTok, I was supposed to do the sinking funds for the annual fees, you guys. I don't know what happened or why I didn't do it, but I don't know. I think I was just so tired that night. But anywho, this is the weekly budget. It's about $800 weekly. It's everything we have each week. Our income coming in each week is $800, you guys. So this is what we have here. And then here is our paycheck breakdown. This is what we're bringing in for the month. We're bringing in about $3,200. And then we have our fixed expenses and our variable expenses, you guys. Our fixed, we bring in about $21.66 for our bills for the month. Now we bring in our bills total for the month to $21.66. And then our variables total to $805. This brings our expenses to $29.71. $3,200 minus $29.71. We have about $229 left at the end of the month. How we see this for each paycheck, we did our paycheck breakdown weekly, being paid weekly. Oh, my desk looks crazy. Being paid weekly, we put $800 in. This is what goes to our bills. Each paycheck, you have your fixed side and then you have your variable side. We're saving $15 this paycheck, $13 this paycheck, $55 our third paycheck of the month. And then our last paycheck of the month, we're saving $149. So for all my budget babes that are paid weekly, you guys, that's kind of the routine that you have, a 4 paycheck method. And then you're going to add your savings up, and then at the end of the month you're going to use that money to do whatever your goal is. So our goal is to save for annual fees. This is going to be different based off your own personal goal. So we save $15 our first paycheck, $13 our second paycheck, $55 our third paycheck, and then our last paycheck we save $149, which brings our savings for the month to $232 that we have left over, you guys. So what we did was we went to our savings tracking jar in the back of our planner. Oh, I hope my nails don't look terrible. Oh my gosh. Need to cut them off. I'm so ready for them to come out. Okay, but anyway, 232 is what we have left over, you guys. So 232 is our starting balance here. 232 is what we have left over at the end of the month. Okay, and this is going to be starting January, you guys. And we're going to talk about how to save this money that we have left over to contribute towards our annual fees. How many times have you had an annual fee come up and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have to pay this right now, or you forget about it, right? So we're talking about how you can save that each month into your budget. So we have a car registration, our gym membership, our subscriptions, our credit card annual fee, and our license. So we set up our savings jar strictly just on these expenses. And what you're going to be able to do, you guys, is write down the date that this is due. So let's say our car registration is due for April. Okay, and then our gym annual fee is due in July. Our subscription annual fee that we have is due in August. Our credit card annual fee is due in August as well. And then let's say our license that we have here, this is like a nursing license or cosmetology license, is due of December coming up of 2026. All right. So this is what you're averaging at the end of the month, $232 left over. Now you can start targeting those goals one by one, you guys, at the end of each month. So this is for the month of January. For the month of January, we have $232 left over. The next annual expense that we have coming up is going to be our car registration for $180. So guys, keep in mind you can save and do multiple things at once too. So it doesn't have to feel tied down to one. So we can easily put this 180 away right away, or we can break this 180 down. How many months do we have until the 180 is due for the car registration? If it's due in April, we have 1, 2, 3. Basically 3 months. So you can break this 180 down into 3, and that's how much you could put monthly for the car registration if you want to target multiple goals at once. Or you can go ahead and pay it off right away, or put the money right away, however you want to do it. What do you guys like more? If you have a goal of paying off $180 for a car registration that's due in 3 months, would you want to go ahead and just take the money you have now to put it towards the car registration, or would you like to put a small portion aside each month to fill the car registration up? Which one do you guys like better out of that option? Do you want to pay it as soon as you have the money to just put it to the side in your savings for it? Or would you like to break it down to a monthly amount to put in there? Which one do you guys like more? Oh my goodness, my nail's about to break off. It's driving me insane. So we got 2 budget babes that said portion each month. And then we have 1 budget babe saying pay as soon. Portion each month. Monthly amount. So you can do either or, whatever makes sense to you if you want to target multiple goals at once. So it is up to you. Oh, a lot of you guys in here. All right, I think we tied. I think we tied at which one to do. So for this example, we'll go ahead and do the monthly amount for it. Or I guess we might as well go ahead and just pay it. 232 minus $180 is $52 that goes in our savings. I guess it kind of just depends on the person and if you're trying to save at the same time. Yep, so I would do it monthly unless I have extra to pay it off in the full amount. So this is the money you have left over at the end of the month. So this is just navigating through what goal you want to pay off first, or what you want to do with the money you have left over. Remember, we set up our whole budget for the month, and then we did a paycheck breakdown, and then we're working towards our annual fee goals. But you can also save while you're paying off the annual fee. So let's say we did do the 3 months to target it. What we would do is at the end of each month, this $232, if we take 180 and we divide it by 3, out of this $232, we're going to put $60 a month towards the car registration. So you can put $60 monthly. And you can either write this in your budget, or you can just do it at the end of the month. But you can actually add this to your variable expenses too. So it's written down in the paycheck breakdown. So right here, you can go ahead and put monthly on here too. So would you just target one annual fee? It depends on how you split the annual fees. So for this one, if we're doing $60 monthly, if we're bringing in $232 left at the end of the month, and we're only putting $60 towards that car registration, 232 minus $60, you still have $172 left over, right? So with that $172, you can target another goal, or you can use that to save each month. So you can put that 172 back into your savings, or you can work on something else. It just depends on you, but I do want to put this into like how you can incorporate it in your budget. Does that make sense? Because these things always sneak up and you're like, oh my gosh. So for the next 3 months, or the next 3 months, we'll go ahead and save $60. We'll put $60 towards the car registration. Okay. And then let's say you want to work on another goal. Maybe that, I just feel like don't put too much on your plate. Break them down into increments. For the gym membership, is due in July. Literally in May, your May cash surplus, you can put the gym membership and just put it in full. The goal is just to be intentional and plan ahead before it happens. Does that make sense, you guys? I feel like this is such a, I don't feel like it's a boring topic, but I feel like I'm getting straight to like, this is what you're going to do and calling it that. Does that make sense? So we'll put the $60 towards the car registration. I just want to show you how to incorporate those annual fees to make sure that you're working on them, because they sneak up on you and then you're like, oh my gosh, I got to pay my car registration. I got to pay my phone bill or whatever. Like, you know, pay off my annual phone, whatever annual fees that you have. I sound so tired, but you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. So you have your January, your February, your March, and that way you can still save and target some of your other goals at the same time. That's one you can do for $60 monthly and still save. And then for the subscription,